Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new Flob the Bob Retro React here on
the ankle.
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
He looks like a fat Pauly Shore.
When the chow is tea, but the finna is gag, sis, I'm dead as a child.
So, good day, you guys. I hope everyone's having a beautiful start, middle, or end to their day. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like and subscribe, comment. So, for this video, we are taking another look at Kumi Kotara. And this one is Foodie Beauty, aka Chantal Marie. I was catfished! Story time. Mushroom mukbang. Ooh, okay. Is it like a mushroom dish, or is she... it's probably drugs. Knowing Foodie. Although, girl, you know what? Hey, enjoy a little mushroom festivities every now and then. It's been years, but it's a great time. Anyways, that's the plan. That is the plan. I'm not sure what I'm going to have for this afternoon. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to debate if I want to, like, do another Nick video or react to this little kind of mini documentary that's on Gypsy Rose. Not too sure. But I figured, hey, we'll do another Flob to Bob Retro React. So, might as well. Thank you guys so much once again. Oh, there will probably be another live stream update on Foodie later on. Duh. Thank you so much, you guys. And with that, let's just dive right on into this. Shall we? Hey, Foodie. It's actually kind of crazy. Like, you can tell it's the same Foodie, obviously. But it's crazy how much smaller she looks. That's crazy to say, too. Was still a biggins.
My lovers.
Ew.
New York City to the
Atlantic
Ocean. There's a new phenomenon. I got my pelvis in motion. It's below the waistline, right above the pubes. It's called the Fupa Girl. Now make your shit move. Make the Fupa show.
I forgot. That's like part of their intro.
Back. Let's not fight again.
Oh Lord, how long will that last? Oh. Girl, you... Listen, from someone who does not have the whitest teeth out there, just avoid more purplish tones. It'll really bring it out.
So, yeah, I missed you guys. Yeah, I made stuffed portobello mushrooms. And these are some, like, big deli pickles. Love pickles.
Now we're getting excited.
So these are just big portobello mushroom caps.
Okay. Oh. Not the time to pause. Oh, okay, so I'm the problem here in this one, me thinking that it was shrooms. Fuck me, I guess.
Roasted in the oven, stuffed with some corn, some Kalamata.
Sorry, that was my corn impression.
Olives, some little tomatoes, fresh cilantro, some other spices, a little bit of salt and pepper, some Reggiano Parmesan cheese.
Wow, how about the kitchen sink? Salsa too, Amber?
And I'm going to top it with some spicy hummus.
Not far off.
I'm eating hummus.
Is this Salah?
You know, it's so easy to make this meal vegan. Take out the Parm cheese. Vegan.
Well, sweetie, actually, guess what? Most Parmesan, unless stated otherwise, isn't even vegetarian. Not all cheeses are vegetarian. Crazy, right?
Meal, and it's delicious. Little glob there.
Little? Good Christ. That's a lot.
Little glob here. Now, to drink, I have a big glass of ice, and I have Naturally flavored blood orange sparkling beverage.
Ew. I don't like how she says it like that.
I love blood oranges. Oh, yeah. Hi. I wasn't talking to you.
Pete's in the background.
Every time I say hi to you guys, baby think, well, hi to you too, baby. Hi to you too. Oh.
She was gonna call Pete BBJ. That's the level of friendship that they're at. He's just another cat in the house to her.
Smells like real orange, like the peel. Woo!
Girl, why don't you actually just, I don't know, eat some fruit?
Yum!
I'd rather be stuck in the Overlook Hotel with Jack Torrance than fucking Foodie Booty.
Oh my god, and I have a story for you today. O-M.
I want to know where she gets all these stories from, because ain't no way it's all happening to her. I mean, I believe she gets herself into some pretty, sticky situations, but I don't know to what extent. Other than, having to flee a whole country. Ew.
FG. It's not sweet. Oh, I love it. Okay.
FG? What's that mean? Fucking good?
Wanna bite my pickle?
Ew.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Sounds sexual.
Ew. Oh my god. Some of y'all thought the editing was a little bit too much last time. Listen, it's not me doing it.
Catfished. Okay.
Foodie, I'm sure it won't be the last time, and I'm sure it also wasn't the first.
So yeah, I was catfished. Okay, get this, okay?
This definitely didn't happen. She'd be fuming.
It's okay. Okay. This is probably not a video for the younger audience, okay?
Oh,
That's
Lord.
for sure. But in 2004, when I was finished high school, so I went away to that volunteer program, came back, went for a year of high school, and I decided that I would go to university right out of high school. Bad idea for me. I would move in with my aunt.
Yeah, I think bad idea in general.
What
did she even go to school for? Wasn't it like English or something? I'm not laughing at an English major. I'm not doing that. But the fact that she went for it, right? She went for something literary, I thought.
Who at the time lived in Ottawa, Ontario. And I decided to move up there in January. I
would love to see a Scott Pilgrim versus the World remake, but like really low budget, and Foodie is Ramona. I'm sorry, I just would love to see it.
Start in the winter.
Maybe Pete's is like Scott Pilgrim, I don't know.
Semester for school. I would live with her in her apartment.
I bet that was so much fun for her.
She lives in Jamaica now, and at the time she lived in...
Damn. Okay, so all of the booties are just running off.
Ottawa, where I went to university. And at the time that I was moving, she wouldn't be there for me. She was gone away for 2 weeks to Jamaica. And
let me guess, you invited random people over into her apartment.
At the time, I was emotionally dependent, and I needed help. I mean, I was moving away, going to school.
What do you mean, at the time, Foodie? You've always been emotionally dependent. Always.
There wasn't really anybody there for me when I got there. So I had the place to myself. But, I was younger, kind of careless. And, anyways, so I moved in, had my own room, my own computer in there. And you guys remember the chat room IRC?
No.
Like that chat platform
Sorry.
IRC had different chat rooms and things.
Even when I was younger and I was online, chat rooms, I just never understood the appeal of it. You know what I mean? I would go on the forums and like read opinions and whatnot, but like a live chat room type thing, I just, it was never really my shtick.
So, I ended up, out of loneliness.
Oh, shocker.
In the Ottawa chat room, talking to some guy, started talking to me. Fresh cilantro. I can't remember his name even.
Foodie, I'm sure. I'm sure. I don't even think Natter gave you his real name for a while.
But we talked often.
Now that's how you gotta know it's a lie. You talked often, but you didn't even know his name. Like, come on. It's not a one-time hookup.
He described himself as, pay attention to this, 6'4", short blondish hair, like dirty blonde.
This is who we're picturing? Okay, work diva.
Green eyes. And athletic build.
And you thought that... I mean, maybe. I've always said she would make great workout equipment. If you can bench press that, go for it. Ew.
Okay. A kind of alarm went off, like, is he for real? It sounds too perfect. So I was like, ooh, okay. I normally have more of a thing for brunettes, for men that have dark hair, but...
Okay.
I mean, I don't discriminate, right? If I like a guy, I like a guy. So...
You'll take what you can get, we know.
So he's like, well, why don't we meet? Why don't I come over? Your aunt's gone. It's perfect. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I was like excited. Like we could, get together.
Hey, you have a nice voice.
Thanks.
You never
Honestly, I'm surprised she hasn't gotten herself into some situation like this.
did tell me your name,
Why do you want to know my name?
because I want to know who I'm looking at.
Okay. Seemed like such a nice guy.
I bet.
But don't they always?
I mean, I'll agree with her there.
Sorry, you might not want to hear about this, babe. It was a nightmare, so...
Wait, is Pete's her boyfriend at the time? Oh my god.
So, I caught him in a lie right off the bat because he's like, okay, I'm going to catch the bus. I'm like, the bus? You told me you drove. Like, you told me you had a BMW, though. Like, I don't care if you take the bus. Why lie, Anyway. So I'm like, really anxiously awaiting this. I'm really nervous. Like,
I just don't buy this. I don't. I know she's not the brightest, especially when it comes to men, but this just feels... A bit
Really
much,
nervous.
gal.
I hate blind dates. I hate meeting people for the first time.
Then why do you do it so often?
Oh, shit. What's up? What the fuck?
I don't know what to expect.
You know damn well that Foodie busted down to that song. Great.
And you're like, really like me, you know? Like, I didn't lie about how I look, but...
Your photos are very misleading.
So you're a knock at the door. Of the apartment door.
Invite him right over to her place. Good God.
Oh my gosh.
Take a deep breath. I open the door.
Do not open that door.
And I was like disappointed because I expected it to be him, right? And there were two
Girl, that's why you need a peephole. You can do the double check real quick before you decide if you even want to answer it or not.
guys standing there. I'm like, yes? And I thought they had the wrong door. And he's like,
You thought it was just a random occurrence.
Chantal? One of the guys was like, Chantal? I'm like, yeah.
One of the guys? There was multiple? Absolutely not. The door would not have even opened. What? Did I mishear something? Or one of the guys, so there was multiple? Nah.
Like, how do you know my name? He's like, it's me. Whatever his name. Whatever the fuck his name was. From IRC. What? Okay. Let me break it down. The blonde hair he supposedly had was long, stringy, greasy brown hair. Black. With like faded green streaks in it. He had a bit of I just hit puberty stubble on his face, even
Ew.
though he was older than that.
You just sent red flags firing off. What the fuck? Why am I questioning if this dude was even of age?
His 6'4" was more like 5'7". What else?
Close enough.
His green eyes were brown.
Honestly, I think that's the least of your worries in this.
His body type was more like, I'm malnourished, but I drink beer.
So your build?
You know what I'm saying? Not what I expected.
Foodie just built like a fucking propane tank, dude. Like, what is she talking about?
And it's not just that he looked like that, it's just that he was a liar, you know? So,
Very that.
So anyways, beside him...
Oh, Jesus.
Was a tall, probably 6'4" guy.
He was baiting his friend.
Athletic build.
Imagine you're going out for a two-man and you pull up to Chantal's crib. Ugh.
Brown hair, though, and blue eyes.
So they sort of combine their looks to create one ideal guy. That's what it sounds like. Oh yeah, we're the same person.
I was so confused. So I'm like,
I'm so damn confused.
I bet she had no issue.
who's this guy? And he's like, oh, He's like, I'm sorry, my cousin called me last minute and he was in town and he really wanted to come with me to meet you. I was like,
That's so fucking sus, dog.
okay,
What?
So I don't want to be rude.
Brother, either she is the dumbest person I've ever met or the biggest liar. Two things can be true, you guys.
And leave them standing out there. So I just let them in.
Girl, that door would have been closed and locked. Alright? I probably would have been already in bed before they even hit the front door leaving. Nah.
Bad idea. Bad idea. Immediately, I took them into the place. Immediately, they go to my aunt's liquor bar.
You're ridiculous.
The jock guy, the big guy, apparently he was a hockey player.
That's a hockey, it's only game. Why you have to be mad?
Total douchebag, no matter what he was.
Well, you seem meant for each other.
Why you have to be mad?
Opens the liquor, starts drinking.
Have a drink with us.
Aries, keep the man a beer.
So I'm just sitting there like,
Girl, why'd you even open the door? Listen, I'm just playing along. I don't even think this ever even happened. But...
I think I was just too shy to say anything and question him, So
we see how Foodie is. Do we really think she's the shy type to not say how she's feeling? Really?
I said, well, I didn't know you were bringing anybody. And then as I said that, the guy, the hockey player guy, I don't even know his name either.
Good lord.
He's like flexing
Damn, okay.
his arms. He's like, what, you don't think I'm hot? On the outside, he was handsome, but it takes a lot more than good looks to turn me on. Sorry.
Sorry, y'all. My brain just glossed over. Crazy how that happens.
Anyway. So I'm like, I'll be right back.
Don't ask me the color of anything.
So I went to go walk towards the bathroom. The greasy-haired freak.
What, you?
Grabs me.
Ew.
Starts licking like a fucking cow licks a salt lick.
Well, that's probably what it was equal to.
The side of my face. Here.
Ew.
And then like...
Ew. This was probably also like maybe 100 pounds ago. Less or more. So... Ugh.
Kept licking my face. I'm like, oh, that's the grossest thing. I don't know what all men out there, never lick a girl's face, okay? I don't know. Comment below if there's any women who like that.
No.
I don't know any women. I don't know any women at all.
Go brush your teeth and fucking mouthwash before you even think of coming near me, honestly.
Who like the entire side of their face being licked and drooled on.
Ew.
No.
Ew. This is disturbing.
And I can still smell it. I can smell his breath.
Stop. Stop. I was hoping we weren't gonna bring up the breath. Please. Stop. And I've said it before. guys, after they've been drinking, for some reason, their breath is just the worst. Ugh.
On my face like the whole night.
Oh no. No, I would have been gagging. I would have had to go wash my face. No.
Till I
That's
got
disgusting.
shower. So yeah, so that was
You couldn't even go wash your face, bitch? You're crazy.
lovely. So I was like, I turned around, I'm like, you know, like kind of.
I bet.
Stop it!
I was like, oh, I just have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. He's like, he grabs my hair. He's like, fucking tongue fucks my.
Ugh. Jesus Christ, dude. How is it that every time she just one-ups herself? What the fuck?
Ear, and he's like, hurry back.
Ew.
I wish her bathroom had a window. I wish her bathroom had a window.
Bro, you would have just left them there in her apartment? You're fucking crazy.
So, then the job guy, he's like, come here for a minute. He's like, bossy. I'm like, why? He's like, just come into the other room with me for a minute. So, I'm like, whatever, I'll humor him. You know? I'm like, I don't know, maybe he'll be alright.
There's no way this had to, like, sorry, my brain is not working right now. I can't compute how this is real, or how she thinks people would find us real. Yes, that sounds perfectly alright.
Go in the room, sits down on my computer chair, pulls out his cell phone and starts calling. He's like, I'm just gonna call my there's a girl I'm seeing. We're in love, but she's married and she won't break up with him. Like, suddenly turns into a fucking Dr. Phil session. And meanwhile, I'm like, what? Ah.
The story makes zero sense.
He's like, but the way she gets off by hearing me get from other women. I thought I'd seen it all. So he calls her. He's like, yeah, babe, I'm with a girl here. What do you want us to do? And I'm like, oh, no. I'm not having any part of this.
Girl, bye. I bet she crawled on her fucking knees across the floor and barked for him.
I'm like, no. I'm like, you guys gotta go. I'm like, this is not what I thought it was, you know? I'm like, my aunt's gonna be home sooner than I thought. I forgot that, you know, I made up every excuse I could think of at the time. I was like, no, you gotta go. So just 5 minutes. He pulls down his pants.
Excuse me, why?
That caught me off guard.
Starts touching his...
Why?
And I don't want to wear shame. I've been
Girl, yeah, you shouldn't. We've seen your husbands.
with some guys who've had small... As long as they know what they're doing. But this guy was like... He had like a micro...
Damn. That explains the muscles then.
Like an actual thing. She had a micro... It was just horrible.
Listen, we're getting really off subject. Just because it's small doesn't mean it's a micro. I believe there is, like, specific measurements, I think.
They finally left. That's the last I heard of them. Thank goodness. So
I bet she hit him up the next day. That's
I mean, that's the
scary.
downfall of meeting people online.
You don't have to go about it like that, girl. Now, you were looking for a cheap hookup.
Instead of face-to-face first, but then you have exceptions like BB. Like, I met BB online, and he's...
Has she met... Oh, this was with BB, damn. Wait. Has she met every person she's been in a relationship with online?
He's my BB! Well, that was very delicious.
Wow.
It was healthy. It was yummy.
She's like, what am I going to eat now?
And it was filling. Those portobello mushrooms are very meaty. So, guys,
Ew.
I hope you enjoyed this video. So, we'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye, Foodie Beauty.
Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna end it there. Jesus. She terrifies me, honestly. She really does. I guess we really don't have to worry about the audience putting her into, like, unsafe situations. The girl's gonna definitely do it to herself. My god. She raises my blood pressure thinking about just how creepy all of her stories with men are. Like, almost all of them are weird, creepy dudes. What the hell? Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for tuning on in, especially if you stuck around this long. I feel like this one was a bit of a dud, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, I guess I don't like her dating Tinder stories. They're just pointless, I think, because it's probably all a lie anyways, you know? So it's like, why buy into it? Can y'all hear those fucking crows? Oh my god. Going freaking crazy outside. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe. Become a caw! Hope everyone has a beautiful, wonderful rest of their day. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.